Ever since I first watched this film, I haven't been able to get it out of my head. It has stayed with me and has only resonated with me more since that initial watch. That film is Past Lives. It follows the story of Nora and Hae Sung, two childhood friends separated as Nora's family emigrates from South Korea. 20 years later, they are reunited for one fateful week as they confront notions of love and destiny. It's a beautiful love story, one which means a lot to me and one which I have a lot to say about, but don't know where to start. I guess I'll start at the beginning. Past Lives had so much incredible buzz about it, and so when it finally released in cinemas, I couldn't miss it. I went to a late screening alone. I sat down, not many of us, a handful of people and me. I watched it, experienced it, and felt it. Past Lives is about a lot of things, and there's a lot to connect to, a lot for me to connect to. It's about lost love, a love that isn't sexual but spiritual. A love so strong it's encoded into you, encoded into your soul. The part that strikes a chord, however, is the fact that this love is impossible. You can't go back, can't change the past, and no matter how hard you try, you can't wish it into existence. Our two characters can both feel this love, but understand that they can't be with each other. They lead completely different lives in two different places. Nora is married, while Hae Sung recently broke up with his girlfriend. It's just not possible. I believe that this idea can be applied to any part of your life, not just relationships. I can apply it to my life. All of the lost opportunities, lost friendships, and lost parts of ourselves. Things we hold so closely that get ripped away from us. Things we think we'll have forever but end up leaving us. And obviously this can be applied to relationships. People you love so much but can't be with. Lost loves. The final moment speaks to this as we get a raw shot of what can only be described as heartbreak. A soul-shattering heartbreak. We watch as Nora cries in the arms of her husband, played by John Magaro. This cry is more than just that, it's a final whimper of acceptance. She can no longer entertain this love. It's sentenced to die. As an audience member watching it in the cinema, it made me cry. It broke me and broke my heart in the best way possible. Since watching, I keep thinking back to it as I think about the things that I've lost, the people who I've lost. It's a story about our relationship with the past, and the specific example they give is a lost love. This is the directorial debut of Celine Song, a filmmaker that I'll be paying attention to over the next few years. This would be any other director's magnum opus. The fact that this is a debut is extremely astonishing. The filmmaking is incredible, the visuals especially. It's one of the best looking films of the year. The colors and framing come together perfectly. Every shot is a painting. It's hard to explain, but it has a kind of richness to it, as if it's being painted with acrylics rather than watercolor. It has a strong sense in its own visual identity, and a strong sense in itself. It does not feel like a debut. Past Lives is a complex story about our constantly changing relationship with our own personal history, our past, how it defines us, challenges us, and breaks us. It connected with me on a profound level as someone who is constantly wrestling with the past, thinking back to how things were and how badly I want to go back. But I can't. What has happened, and I can't change it no matter how hard I try. It's everything. The people, the places, and the ability to do certain things. I'm beginning to fade from those places and from the memory of those people. My footsteps are disappearing from the streets, homes, and schools I used to roam. Slowly, I am being forgotten by the people that once meant the world to me. Does this sound familiar? Past lives and my past life. I can see my own world in theirs. An hour and 40 minutes can resonate with the last 3 years of my life. An absence of a deep love that has been eating me up, Nora up, and maybe you up as well. The older you are, the more likely this is to connect with you. It is relative, however. As an 18-year-old boy, it connected with me. If you have any kind of baggage in your life, something you wish you could change, I believe that this will connect with you as well, especially if it is a past relationship. As I look back on the films I saw in 2023, this one sticks out as the one that meant the most to me. It's a clear favourite and the one I will hold dear for a very long time. It's beautiful, heartbreaking, and my favourite film of 2023. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe for some more film content. I guess that's goodbye for now.